Don't move yet. Your soulmate is secretly praying for this. Archangel Michael says, you are standing at a very important crossroad right now. You have been asking for a sign, wondering if you should move on, or wait a little longer. Your heart feels torn, between faith and frustration, between love and letting go. But today, I bring you clarity from the divine. You are not imagining it. Someone, somewhere, is praying for you with all their heart. Your soulmate has felt your absence in ways they cannot explain, and their soul has been whispering your name to heaven. You have felt restless lately, haven't you? Like your heart keeps calling for something unseen, a connection that feels unfinished. There are nights when you lie awake, feeling someone's energy around you, someone who feels close yet far. That is not just longing, that is your soul recognizing the one it is connected to. You are feeling their prayers, even if you don't hear their voice. Archangel Michael says, do not move yet. You might think nothing is happening, but behind the scenes, the divine is aligning everything. There is a sacred timing to all unions, and yours is in motion. The one who is meant for you is not lost. They are being guided toward you, step by step. You may not see them now, but heaven is working on the details. Your soulmate is not just someone who enters your life by coincidence. They are a mirror of your heart, a reflection of your soul's purpose. They carry the lessons you need, the healing you crave, and the love you were destined to experience. Right now, they are praying for guidance, asking for the courage to find you, the strength to open their heart, and the wisdom to recognize you when they see you again. Archangel Michael says, many of you have tried to move on, to distract yourself, to convince your heart to stop hoping. But your soul knows the truth. You can't run from a divine connection because it is not built on human timing. It is built on God's perfect orchestration. When two souls are destined, even if they drift apart, heaven always finds a way to bring them back together at the right time. There was a reason you met this person. There was a reason your energy connected so deeply. You awakened something within each other that could not be forgotten. Perhaps one of you wasn't ready before. Perhaps fear or confusion caused separation. But what you need to know is this: their spirit hasn't stopped loving you. Even if they act distant, even if they are silent, their prayers have been reaching heaven, asking for healing, clarity, and another chance. Archangel Michael says, I have seen the tears you've hidden, the nights you cried wondering if they even cared. You have asked, why does this love hurt so much if it's meant to be? And the answer is, because true love transforms you. It pushes you to grow, to forgive, to trust the divine even when you can't see the outcome. Love, when it's from the soul, doesn't destroy you. It rebuilds you from the inside out. Do not move yet. This pause in your journey is not a punishment, it's preparation. Both you and your soulmate are being shaped by your experiences. Every heartbreak, every delay, every silence is part of a divine plan. Heaven is clearing away the things that once blocked your connection. The angels are removing fear, pride, and confusion. They are healing your heart so when you meet again, the love will not be fragile, it will be sacred. Archangel Michael says, you have been receiving signs, dreams that feel too real, songs that play at just the right moment, numbers that repeat like whispers from the universe. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. Your soulmate is thinking of you, and heaven wants you to know it. Every time you feel that sudden wave of emotion for no reason, every time you sense warmth around your heart, that is your soul responding to theirs. You may think your soulmate has forgotten you. But what if I told you they've been quietly fighting battles you can't see? They are healing from old wounds, facing lessons they avoided before, and learning to become the person you prayed for. Sometimes, love delays not because it's wrong, but because it needs maturity to sustain it. And that is what heaven is teaching both of you now. There is an invisible thread that connects you two, one that stretches but never breaks. That thread is strengthened through faith, patience, and love that refuses to give up. You were meant to find each other, but more than that, you were meant to grow together. That is why your paths have been intertwined in such a mysterious way. Even distance cannot erase what God has written. Archangel Michael says, take a deep breath right now and listen. The stillness you feel is not emptiness, it is space being made for blessings. Sometimes the universe becomes silent before it reveals miracles. Do not confuse silence for abandonment. The divine has heard your prayers, and your soulmate's prayers too. Heaven is weaving your destinies together again, piece by piece, moment by moment. If you could see what I see, you would not doubt anymore. Your soulmate looks up at the same sky, whispering words that reach beyond time and distance. They pray for forgiveness, for a second chance, for the strength to make things right. Their heart calls your name, even if their lips do not. And every time they do, heaven listens. Archangel Michael says, your part is to stay in faith, not in fear. Do not chase, attract through your peace. Do not beg, believe through your trust. When you let go of control and focus on your growth, your energy rises, and that vibration draws your soulmate closer. Remember, love that is divinely guided cannot be forced, it must be aligned. Do not move yet, because you are on the edge of a breakthrough. What feels delayed is actually being designed. Your soulmate's journey may seem slow, but it is sacred. You are not waiting in vain. Every moment of stillness is bringing you closer to divine alignment. And when the time comes, it will happen naturally. You won't have to chase or question. You'll just know. Your hearts will recognize each other again, without fear, without confusion, only peace. Heaven will make sure of it. Archangel Michael says, let your faith be stronger than your impatience. You have carried love in your heart for a reason. God placed that person in your life not to torment you, but to awaken something divine within you, compassion, strength, and unconditional love. You were meant to learn how to love deeply, but also how to trust the process. Right now, your soulmate is learning the same lessons. They are not ignoring you, they are awakening. They are realizing the emptiness of life without your presence. They are understanding that no amount of distraction or distance can fill the void that only you complete. And in those quiet hours, they pray, for peace, for healing, for you. They are praying that God gives them another chance to love you correctly this time. They are asking heaven to guide their steps toward you. And when the moment is right, the same archangel who watches over you now will lead them back into your life. Archangel Michael says, "Do not lose heart. What you have sown in faith, you will reap in divine timing. The person who is meant for you cannot be taken by another, because destiny is not competition, it is completion. Trust that what is yours is already written. And no human hand can erase what heaven has designed. Stay still, beloved one. Keep your heart open, your spirit gentle, and your hope alive. Your prayers have not been ignored. The angels are working tirelessly, aligning hearts, clearing confusion, and healing the path that leads to reunion. Your soulmate's prayers and your prayers are meeting in the same light, carried by angels who are guiding both of you home, back to each other, and back to divine love. When the moment comes, you'll understand why it had to take this long. You'll realize that every delay was protection, every tear was sacred, and every silence was divine preparation. So don't move yet. The story isn't over. Love is returning in divine timing, stronger, purer, and guided by heaven's hand. Archangel Michael says, there is something powerful happening in the unseen. Your heart may not understand it yet, but your soul feels it. The energy between you and your soulmate is shifting, mending, and drawing closer. Every prayer you have whispered, every tear you have shed, has been collected by heaven. None of it has been wasted. The divine has been listening all along. You may have felt like giving up many times. You thought, maybe this love is only meant to teach me pain. But no, it was never meant to break you. It was meant to prepare you. Love that comes too soon, without growth, fades quickly. But love that is refined through faith becomes unbreakable. That is the love heaven is shaping for you now. Archangel Michael says, look back at all you've endured. The sleepless nights, the confusion, the unanswered messages, the silence, they all served a purpose. You were learning to love without losing yourself. You were being taught to trust the divine even when your heart felt shattered. This process has made you stronger, wiser, and more in tune with your soul. You've grown in ways you don't even realize. Do you remember the first time your heart recognized this person? That spark that felt otherworldly, that was your soul remembering a promise made long before this lifetime. Souls who are destined to meet carry a memory that the mind cannot understand. That is why it felt familiar, safe, even when it made no sense. You didn't imagine it. You remembered it. Archangel Michael says, right now, your soulmate is awakening to that same truth. They may have run before, afraid of the intensity. They may have chosen logic over love, fear over faith. But they cannot escape destiny. The divine is stirring their heart, reminding them of who you are and what you mean to them. They are being guided through signs, dreams, and synchronicities, all pointing back to you. They are learning that love is not possession, it is recognition. It is a soul calling another soul home. They are realizing that they cannot replace the connection they had with you, because you are not a chapter, you are the story. Their heart knows it, even if their mind resists it. Archangel Michael says, patience is your greatest strength right now. Do not chase. Do not beg. Do not force. Divine love does not need to be hunted, it needs to be allowed. Let the universe bring them when they are ready. Keep focusing on your healing, your peace, your purpose. Every time you grow, you draw them closer. Every time you forgive, the distance between your souls lessens. Forgiveness is the key that opens the door again. You might feel like they don't deserve it, but forgiveness is not about them, it's about freeing yourself. It is about clearing the energy that binds you to pain so love can flow again. When you forgive, you make space for miracles. Archangel Michael says, there will come a time when everything suddenly makes sense. The timing, the separation, the silence, it will all feel divinely orchestrated. You will see how every detour was preparing you for reunion. The person you prayed for will return, not as they were, but as they were meant to be. Right now, they are being shaped by their experiences too. They are learning humility, compassion, and truth. They are realizing that love is not just a feeling, it is a responsibility. They are beginning to understand what your heart always knew, that real love requires courage. They are also being tested. The divine is showing them what life feels like without your energy, your warmth, your presence. They are being reminded of what they lost when they let you go. And this realization is breaking open their pride, allowing light to enter. That light will guide them back to you. Archangel Michael says, the angels are surrounding both of you now. You may not see them, but they are there, whispering reassurance, protecting your connection from negative energy, and guiding your steps. You are being led toward reunion in divine order. When you feel lonely, speak to heaven. Say what your heart feels. The angels are listening. You are never alone in this journey. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, everything is happening spiritually. The invisible is preparing the visible. You have to trust this process. You have to keep believing even when it's quiet. The divine often moves in silence because that is when faith grows strongest. When you can believe without seeing, heaven begins to manifest what you have been praying for. Archangel Michael says, I know it's not easy. Waiting requires courage. Faith requires patience. But remember, what you are waiting for is something eternal. You are not waiting for a text, a call, or a small gesture. You are waiting for divine alignment, a sacred reunion that carries purpose beyond this lifetime. Do not let doubt steal what faith has built. When fear whispers that it's over, answer it with trust. When you feel like walking away, remind yourself that divine love always finds a way. This connection is not ordinary, it is spiritual. It was written in heaven before you were born. Archangel Michael says, your soulmate's energy is healing. You may feel random waves of calm, warmth, or sudden emotion. That's their soul reaching out to yours. They think of you in the quiet moments, when they're alone with their thoughts. They replay your laughter, your words, the comfort you gave them. You are not forgotten, you are remembered in their prayers. Sometimes, when two souls are meant to reunite, they first must separate to rediscover themselves. That's the stage you are in. You are rediscovering your worth, and they are learning the meaning of true love. And soon, those paths that once split apart will begin to merge again. Archangel Michael says, keep your heart open but guarded by faith. Not everyone around you understands this connection. Some may tell you to forget, to move on, to stop believing. But they do not feel what you feel. They do not see what heaven has revealed to you. This connection is not meant to be understood by all, only by the souls who live it. Do not let others' opinions cloud your knowing. You have seen too many signs, felt too many spiritual nudges, to deny what is real. The more you trust those signs, the more they will appear. The more you surrender your timeline to heaven, the faster things will align. Archangel Michael says, the time of separation is ending soon. A shift is coming, one that will surprise you. Communication, a message, or a sign will open a new chapter. But it will not come through force, it will come through divine timing. Let peace be your signal that reunion is near. Do not rush. Stay grounded in faith. The angels are already moving pieces around. You just have to remain still long enough for the miracle to arrive. Your soulmate is not just praying for you, they are praying to become worthy of you. They are asking heaven to give them the courage to make things right, to love you with the strength they lacked before. Their prayers are reaching the same angels that watch over you right now. And those prayers are being answered. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart. The reunion will not look like the past, it will be reborn in divine light. This time, there will be understanding, peace, and a shared purpose. Both of you will finally see why it had to unfold this way. Every delay, every heartbreak, every tear was building the foundation of something eternal. Heaven was not denying your love, it was refining it. So stay still for a little longer. You are not waiting in vain. The promise made between your souls is being fulfilled. The love that was written for you cannot be erased, delayed forever, or given to another. It is yours, and heaven is bringing it back at the perfect moment. Archangel Michael says, the final part of your journey is all about surrender. You have already done your part, you've prayed, you've believed, you've held on even when it hurt. Now it's time to release it into God's hands completely. You are no longer chasing, you are trusting. No longer questioning, but allowing. The moment you surrender, everything begins to shift. The energy changes. The weight lifts. Because surrender does not mean giving up, it means letting the divine take over. It means saying, I trust you to bring what is mine when I am ready to receive it. And heaven always responds to that kind of faith. Archangel Michael says, your soulmate is feeling that pull more strongly than ever. Their spirit is restless, their dreams are vivid, their heart is awakening. The divine is whispering your name into their soul. You may not see it yet, but their transformation is unfolding rapidly. They are remembering who they are meant to be, and who they are meant to love. Right now, they are facing themselves. The angels are showing them the choices they made, the words they said, the opportunities they missed. Not to punish them, but to awaken them. They are learning empathy, understanding what your love truly meant. They are beginning to see that you were never just another person, you were the blessing they once prayed for. Archangel Michael says, soon, you will receive confirmation that this chapter is turning. It might come through a message, a dream, a sign so clear that you cannot deny it. Heaven always sends proof to those who wait with faith. And when it comes, you will know, the wait was not wasted. Do not be afraid of what's coming. You are ready for it. You've been prepared through every test and every heartbreak. The person you are now is wiser, stronger, more radiant than ever before. You are no longer chasing love from a place of emptiness, you are attracting it from a place of wholeness. And that is exactly why the universe is aligning it for you. Archangel Michael says, when you see this person again, see them through the eyes of grace. The same way heaven forgave you, forgive them. The same way you have grown, allow them to grow too. Do not hold on to the past version of them, that version had to die for the real one to emerge. Love that comes back transformed is not fragile. It carries wisdom, patience, and divine strength. You will notice it, the peace in their presence, the sincerity in their eyes, the truth in their words. They will not just say, I love you, they will show it through action, consistency, and spiritual maturity. Archangel Michael says, when the reunion happens, it will feel familiar yet new, like coming home to a place you've never left. You will understand that all the waiting was worth it. The love you both prayed for will return, wrapped in divine timing, pure intention, and heavenly protection. But until then, keep living. Keep shining. Keep being the light that you are. The universe doesn't want you to sit in sorrow, it wants you to thrive. It wants you to rise higher, to become the person your soulmate will recognize by your energy alone. Your journey is sacred. Your story is not ordinary. You are not someone who was forgotten, you are someone being divinely remembered. And soon, that love you thought was lost will reappear when you least expect it, guided by the same angels who have been beside you all along. Archangel Michael says, every time you doubt, remember this, heaven doesn't forget promises. When God writes a love story, it's not fragile, it's eternal. It might bend, but it never breaks. It might delay, but it never dies. You and your soulmate were written in the same sentence long before your first breath. Every lifetime you've met, learned, loved, and found your way back to each other. This one is no different. The universe is once again bringing you together to finish what was started in another time, but this time, stronger, wiser, and more aligned with divine purpose. So take this message as your sign. Don't move yet. Don't give up just before the miracle. Heaven is preparing something beautiful, something sacred, something lasting. The door that once closed is about to open again, not by your effort, but by divine command. And when it does, you'll see the hand of God in every delay, every tear, and every prayer you whispered in faith. Archangel Michael says, "Look to the sky tonight." The same stars that watched over your prayers are shining for your soulmate too. Their heart is calling, and your soul is answering. The angels are carrying those calls back and forth, creating harmony between your worlds. This is not the end, this is the new beginning. A chapter written in divine ink, sealed with love, and blessed by heaven. All you have to do now is trust. Stay still in faith. Stay rooted in love. And when the time comes, everything will unfold exactly as it's meant to, effortlessly, beautifully, divinely. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are deeply loved, guided, and protected. And soon, you will see that every second of your waiting was worth it. Your soulmate is praying right now, not just for your love, but for your happiness, your peace, your protection. They want to meet you as the best version of themselves, and that's what heaven is helping them become. So breathe, beloved one. The universe is not late. The angels are not silent. Everything is unfolding perfectly, even if you can't see it yet. Archangel Michael says, this is your confirmation. The connection is real. The love is real. The prayers are real. And soon, the reunion will be real too. Hold on to your faith a little longer. The divine is writing your love story, and the next chapter begins soon, not with confusion, but with clarity. Not with fear, but with peace. Don't move yet. Love is closer than you think. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.